Hello, all. I think I need my glasses because it's a little dark.
That's why you need them.
All right. And flashlight.
Yeah. No.
Stand back.
Here we go. So we're going to have a couple of speeches. Obviously, we've taken the orders, and so they're not going to serve anything until the couple of speeches are done first, and then we're going to eat, and then I think Morgan and Tom are going to do their vows after dinner. Yep. Okay. So that's the game plan. Everyone's okay with that?
Oh yeah, sounds good.
All right. So here we are. After all the planning, the road trips, the bills, we've arrived at the momentous night called the rehearsal dinner. So here we are. Big hand for all of us here. So, Michelle, can I just sit down now and eat my meal? Yeah. No, I gotta give a speech though, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She's been telling me to do a short speech for like 6 months now. Yeah. Well, anyway. So, my wonderful wife Michelle and I would like to welcome you to the occasion of my son Tom's wedding to Morgan. A very, very special woman, a very special human. First off, it's truly surreal for me to be giving you this speech in this space. As I think I've told a lot of you, I'm an employee of Citizens Bank. I've been an employee for 15 years. Worked in this tower on and off through my career for many years. And many, many Monday mornings I have trudged through this space. And let me tell you, I'm in a lot better mood tonight than in a lot of those Monday mornings. I think from now on, I will definitely have a happier view of this place, regardless of the Monday morning that's involved. So, my friends, on Saturday, Tom will morph from my boy to Morgan's husband. He'll always be my son, of course, and with all the members of my family, I'll always be there to love and advise them. But in many ways, he will always be my little boy. And of course, his mother's as well. And I think all the parents in the room can really relate to that. So who is this man boy who will be moving on to the next chapter of his life on Saturday? My son, along with his siblings, Annie and Tim, they are my best friends. Tom is also simply one of the best people I've ever known. One of the best persons I've ever met. Okay, I know he got all that from his mom. Yet that doesn't change the fact that my son is, first of all, kind. He's also intelligent and creative. He's talented and successful. He's hardworking. He's kind of cool. And he's pretty darn handsome too.
Oh, here.
But I'd like to think that he got that quality from both of his parents. And if getting all of those great assets wasn't enough, he got the perfect woman too. God, he's annoying. You'll notice the first adjective I used to describe Tom was kind. I knew early on that Tom's strong suit as an adult was going to be his kindness, his sensitivity, his smiling face, and his attitude. I remember a few stories and events from his childhood that especially point this out. When I was thinking about this, the first thing that came to mind was Tom was 5, 6, 7 years old, and we were down at Scarborough Beach, the beach that we grew up on. And Tom asked me, "Hey, Daddy, can I go buy a Dell's lemonade?" I said, "Okay, Tom, here you go. Here's a 20. Go buy it." Dell's lemonade's, about a buck or two, basically. So Tom goes up. 5 minutes later, he comes back. He's eating that frozen lemonade and enjoying it. And I said, "Hey, Tom, I see you got your lemonade. Can I have my change?" Tom looks at me in a confused face. He goes, "There's no change, Daddy." Everyone knows you have to give a tip. Yeah. So I bought a $20 Dell set that day. But that pretty much sums up the way Tom's attitude is toward people. And by the way, that was also the beginning of Tom's near professional career of spending all of my money. But seriously, there are other childhood memories that really bring Tom's personality to light. Like the fact that Tom was heavily involved with the Best Buddies organization for years, where quote-unquote mainstream kids were helped kids with developmental issues, basically so that they could just feel normal and have fun. And Tom did this completely of his own initiative. Tom always befriended, again, of his own initiative, other kids in the grammar school that might have been viewed as outsiders. Of course, given Tom's personality and playground gravitas, they immediately felt like insiders because of Tom's friendship. In fact, the teachers used to actually assign Tom to be buddies with kids that needed it in his school.
I believe that.
Apparently, they too early recognized Tom's innate kindness. Lastly, I remember Tom making the effort to make sure that he went to Florida when his beloved Grampy, Michelle's dad, was dying. Just to be there to say goodbye. Because that was Tom, and that was the right thing to do. So, if anyone here knows anything about Morgan, you now know what Tom saw in her that immediately and strongly attracted him to her. He saw in her the same template of kindness, sensitivity, and warmth. My son shows a strong commitment to everything he does, and furthermore to everyone he loves. And when one meets a special human, like Morgan, well, it's easy to see why he has been so tenderly relentless in his romantic pursuit of her. This woman is stunningly beautiful, both inside and out. Morgan is warm and kind. She's a sweet person with a true intellect to boot. She shows a sharp wit, an impeccable fashion sense, and she's an awesome interior decorator. That has made their house at 3 Surrey Lane, already gorgeous. And believe me when I tell you, no one admires this woman more than Tom. Which is why he puts so much thought and consideration into their relationship. He's truly a softie with Morgan. Morgan's kindness, grace, and Midwestern charm came through immediately upon meeting her. I distinctly remember the first time she called me Papa C. Way before they got engaged. And I remember thinking how lucky I would be if Tom actually did marry this girl and make her my daughter. For the record, just so you know, since their amazing puppy Milo has come into the picture, I am no longer Papa C. I am now known as Pawpaw. And Mama C has been transferred into Mimi. Now, I'm still not quite sure how Milo communicated these new monikers to Morgan. But apparently he did, and now it's a done deal. It's my bet that any new additions to the family, hint, 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 will also be using the Pawpaw and Mimi names. And speaking of Milo, if they love their children like they love Milo, then those kids will be very, very lucky and wicked spoiled. Morgan's focus on us truly as her family has been amazing. For instance, she was the prime mover in organizing, soon after their engagement, the Carol Menor trip, the famous Carol Menor trip. Right, Jordan? You really like the Carol Menor trip. The famous Carol Menor trip to Cape Cod in the summer of 2021. We had a blast, and Morgan knew instinctively the power and importance of bringing the new family together under one roof for 1 week. She just innately knew that. The bonding experience was magical, to use one of Morgan's favorite words. Morgan already has brought so much to our family with her kindness and warmth and intellect and grace. and good humor. And while we welcome her on Saturday as an official member of our family, she has been one of us for a long time. It seems like forever. I almost can't remember life before you. And her family, the Menor family, has become a part of ours forever. We're overjoyed to have these wonderful people as a part of our family. And of course, during a speech of this nature, I must impart some marriage advice. My simple advice to you both is, I want you to remember one thing. Choose one another. Every day when you wake up, just choose one another. Choose your relationship. Choose life together. And do that, and you'll never spend a day wanting anything more. And now the tough part. We are just so happy and proud of this amazing couple. I think all of us in this room truly are. I know too that other loved ones who are not physically here with us tonight are also beaming with pride. We especially know that Morgan's brother, Andrew, her uncle Jim, his son Nick, Tom's grandpa, and my parents, Tom's grandparents, Mike and Mary Carol, are happy spirits tonight, beaming with pride and joy, and most of all, love. We feel them. They are here. It goes without saying that we love all of them, and privately, we each quietly share our happiness and pride with them tonight. And so to wrap up this speech, and to use at least one sports metaphor in honor of Tom's illustrious sports journalism career, and to officially kick off this wedding event, I would like to propose a toast to Tom and Morgan. So let's all raise our glasses. Tom, I'm so proud to be your father. Morgan, I'm so overwhelmingly happy to call you my daughter. And you, Jonathan, don't worry. Michelle and I love you both. Tom, after Saturday, there's no more I, there's only we. So, as we look forward to Tom and Morgan becoming an official we this Saturday, let's all raise our glasses to the best team ever. Morgan and Tom, congratulations on finding your perfect teammate.
Amen.
I can hear my dear Irish dad surely declaring at this point in the proceedings, Tom, Morgan, Sláinte, which means God bless, good health, good luck, and cheers in Gaelic. Tom and Morgan, Sláinte.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.